Somebody, he can shake that. He shook Pharaoh's heart. Come on, talk to me. He shook Pharaoh's heart. He shook it up. He shook it up. He can shake anybody's hearts. Maybe your own relative, they are so hardened now. Do you believe it, people?
Yes.
They don't agree your anointing. They are trying to do something behind your back all the time.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
If God starts to shake people, they will run to the church. I'm telling you. I said they will run. I said something right there. People that never seek God's face, people that are never interested in the things of God. ஒரு குலுக்கல் போத ஆண்டவர். இப்போ பெரிய பரப்பு பேச்சு பேசணும். ஒரு குலுக்கல். Come on, somebody. You believe it, people? One shaking is enough. I wish God would do it for Sydney so that they will all come and seek this master. They will run. All the churches will be filled with the glory of God. Come on, somebody. How many of you believe God's about to do something for you? Shake something just for you, just for you, just for you, just for you. If He shakes, that promotion will come to you. Come on. Treasures, treasures. Treasures means not just they throw, all, money stuff through your window. God can bring in treasure by any form. Come on, somebody. Through your promotion, God can bring it. Or maybe God open a business door for you. Talk to me, people. Or one divine connection, God can give it to you. Am I talking to the real people here? How many of you feel this was your word today? This was your. You believe it? Do you believe it? Do you feel like this is a now time word for me, Lord? Lord, if the silver and the gold belongs to you, that's what the Lord is trying to tell. Hey guys, hey, it belongs to me.
Come on.
He doesn't say the silver and the gold is there. He says the silver and the gold is mine. Innadara. He said, it is mine.
Yeah.
In other words, if it belongs to daddy, it has to belong to the child.
Amen.
And who else is his child other than you and me?
Amen.
Then where is it lacking now? அப்போ எங்கேயோ ஒரு கோளாறு இருக்கு. But that means there is some kind of a loophole somewhere. The enemy is there devouring, or maybe there is a blockage, or maybe there is a hole that the gold and the silver is going to another. Oh, come on. Am I talking the truth here?
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes.
So, I'm a dad of 2 children. And if I have something that automatically, without saying, even without me writing a will over their names, it belongs to them.
Yes.
Yes.
Talk to me, people. For the little mind that we have, if God, if that is the scenario, come on, talk to me, people of God.
Yeah.
And we are just mortal people, come on.
Yeah.
We are just mortal people. அழிந்து போகிற நமக்கே இந்த கூத்துனா அழியாத அவருக்கு எவ்வளவு இருக்கணும். If it is that case for the mortal beings like us, how much more it should be for the immortal God and the children of and you can't get into this stuff just like Lord give me. No. You got to fight for certain stuff.
Amen.
Talk to me, somebody.
Hallelujah.
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 Uda. You've prayed for so much stuff. This time, take this word and pray.
Yes. Yeah.
Lord, why should you give me that word on that Monday night? Now it has to belong to me.
Amen.
Hallelujah. I think it was, I don't know whether it was in New Zealand, somewhere, just now, recently. And they were saying, oh, Pastor, I had this man, but I thought, okay, let them also to have it, I said, I told them, okay, if it was before 5 years or 10 years, I would have said, oh, good lady you are. But I've learned some certain stuff along the way, along the lines, in journey. And in the ministry and now. And I said to her, if it belongs to you, why do you want to leave it? Now talk to me, somebody. If it belongs to you, if you are supposed to get that, why should you let it go?
Yeah.
Why should you let it go? Because you can use that for the kingdom of God anyway.
That's right.
Come on, somebody, talk to me now. உனக்குன்னு வர வேண்டியது உனக்குன்னு சேர வேண்டியது தேவ ராஜ்யத்துக்கு பயன்படலாம்.
Amen.
And she was not really happy when she was telling I gave it. You understand? I let it go. And I know the pain inside and she's trying to make it up. சும்மா மழுப்புவாங்க ஒரு மாதிரி. She was trying to cover it up. But I could sense what she was really having on the inside. So I went straight to her heart and said, why, if it belongs to you, why should you let it go?
Oh.
How many of you want to have that kind of a faith and a zeal tonight, you know? Before we get the treasures, you need to have that faith.
Hallelujah.
You need to get that zeal tonight. Am I talking to the real people here? Some of you that are struggling in your workplace, some of you know that you're called for more, you have studied more, you have experienced more, and you have more. Some of you know, for the vision that you have, for the zeal that you have, for the anointing that you have, you should be doing some kind of an extra. You understand that kind of a ministry? Am I talking to the real people here? Some of you know deep down, for all the struggles that you went through, for all the labor, your bank balance should be something else. Talk to me now. Am I talking the truth here? And for the labor of love, for the kingdom, or for whatever way you did, you know you got to be rewarded on another level. Am I talking the truth here? Come on, somebody. And for all the struggle that you went through, you know deep down in your spirit, you got to be rewarded more than what has been rewarded.
Yes.
And you can't just sit at home and think about it. You got to fight for it. Not fight with people. That was a good one. You're going to fight with people, you're going to get chaos and not anything much. You'll lose your peace and joy. Fight against what has been stopping it. The spirit. Our fight is not against flesh and blood, but against all principality and power, territorial spirits, whatever, you name it. And tonight we're going to pray, and God is about to release it to many people's lives, I believe. Come on, somebody. God never brought you to Sydney to scrape through. Come on, talk to me now. To scrape through life. That's that word? Or scrap through, or maybe live even to even, or maybe just live on a little. I've seen in the Bible, wow, that's a good one, when God exchanges borders for you.
Amen. Hallelujah.
If God takes you across the border, oh boy,
Amen.
This is a beautiful word for tonight.
Hallelujah.
Because hardly, I think 1 or 2 Australians would be here, maybe few of them, but most of us, we have crossed the borders and have come here. Am I talking to the real people?
Amen.
God took Joseph across the border.
Hallelujah.
Come on, somebody. Joseph was taken across the border. Not to be shrunk, not to be in the cave, not to be in the jail, not to be a slave, not to be as a servant, but to become the second in command. Whether you become the second in command or not, we all know, as Joseph says, he enlarged me in the place of my affliction.
Hallelujah.
In other words, he enlarged my territory. Come on, talk to me, people. Ruth was taken across the border, not to be gathered. Yeah, the beginning is like that, not to be gathering up, but to own that land.
Amen.
Come on, talk to me, and become great in the lineage of David and lineage of Jesus himself. Talk to me, people of God. Are you with me? Moses was taken across the border.
Hallelujah.
Not only to be in the palace, but also to become a great pastor or a great servant of God, man of God, for the millions of people. Talk to me, somebody.
Hallelujah.
Daniel and his friends, they were all taken as captives across the border, but they were in such a high position. Am I talking to the real people here? Yeah, we can add on and on. And when God took me across the border out of India to Kuwait, that's where the Lord changed me, molded me, shaped me. Rose my spiritual level. I could pray for 8 hours, 9 hours, seriously. And then when he took me across the border to London, I was a lonely guy, leaving my lonely wife with a kid inside. knowing nothing about my future. But later on I realized God didn't take me to London to be shrunk, to be a survivor there. To say I'm in London and He took me, then I learned He took me there to enlarge my territory. Oh, this is for you, this is for you, this is for you. God didn't bring you all the way from that place to here. How many of you believe this is your word for tonight?
Amen.
Everybody shout once more. He has done it many a times. Is that right? You tell me. He has blessed you many a times, favored you many a times, healed you many a times, lifted you many a times, opened the door many a times, protected you many a times. Are you with me, people?
Amen.
Gave you certain stuff that you didn't even expect many a time. But today's word was. Today's word was. And I'm finished now. And today's word was. Once more. But what did the Lord say? The latter glory will be greater than the former glory. In other words, this time it will not be in the same level, not in the same dimension. It will be on a latter glory level. It will be on a higher. It will be on a higher level. If it was me, I would fast about this word and claim all those for myself. I would at least fast for 2-3 days. I don't know if you can do it. Just go and ask the Lord. Tell the Lord, you brought me across the border. Talk to me, people. Lord, you brought me across the border. You brought me across the border. I had all hell breaking loose against me. I had all cheaters fighting against all this evil spirit, all this hormone, whatever. And still I'm there, Lord. And you took me on that Monday night and you spoke that word through the servant of God's mouth. And I don't know who this is for. I declare and I decree as a prophet of the living God. You are about to take the treasures that God's about to shake it off from other people, from other sources. So that, now. Yes. How can the treasure come in? Two ways as I can think. One, shake them and bring them in.
Amen.
Number two, shake it out there and you possess it and you bring it in. Come on, somebody. Come on, Amaraka. You can't think all this stuff. God shakes it there and you gather it and you bring it to the house of God. Talk to me, people.
That's powerful.
Hallelujah. Do you believe it? And I believe for all the servants of God here. My Pastor Gatsa, Ustav and his wife, Pastor Steve, and if there be any other servant of God, and people that are in the ministry in one way or the other, Pastor Aaron, everyone, for my sister, Ma Sonia, and for all that are doing some kind of a ministry in India, I believe this is time.
Amen.
Amen. Hallelujah. Even for the little step that you take, God will honor. And let God remember everything. And that's why I believe I was talking about reward in the beginning. Is that true?
Hallelujah.
Yeah, I never even related that word reward to this. Now I can clearly know why the Lord brought that. Because He knew what He was going to speak. Because He doesn't give me a full picture of the word that I'm going to bring.
Wow.
He'll just give me an outline. If I speak about the outline, it will be only 2 minutes. Seriously, whether you believe it or not. Maybe 2-3 minutes at the most. If I would say this is the outline, that will, how long you can talk about the outline? How many of you believe the time has come?
Hallelujah.
Though the heart and hearts also. Oh, Pastor, everything is okay. My husband, I can't shake. Pastor, you talk about husband. My wife is such a thingy. She's more than a mountain, Pastor.
I'll shake you.
Don't worry, you don't need to shake. If he shakes it, oh my God. He can even shake a 200-pounder. Yeah. Oh, my boss is like a monster. He can shake that monster too.
Man, that's my boss too,
But everything is okay. But I have a family in my church. Oh, they are troublemakers. Oh. என்னதான் நான் அடங்க மாட்டேங்குதுங்க பாஸ்டர். ஒரே குலுக்குதான் ஜட்டி கிட்டி காணாத மாதிரி. மாராக்கா. One shaking is enough for God. Do you know what people? Amen. Mati understand Tamil. You understand? She told you. Okay. So beautiful, isn't it, this word? It looks like a normal word, isn't it? It looks like a normal. But how much is hidden inside? Amen. My brother, come. You. I know you like the treasure part and all this part.
Oh yeah.
But I know he loved every bit of it. But that part when I shared my things, you remember? I was sharing my stuff. Like people being unfaithful, breaking my heart. When I said that, he was thanking the Lord. Lord, that's why you brought me here today to hear that, so that I'll be stirred up. He started to feel that shaking in his spirit a little. Am I right, my brother? Oh, man. See? I don't know. How can you know? I've spoken like more than 1.5 hours now. And what? It's exactly that particular thing. Hit him. Boom. True, isn't it, brother? And then he thought, Lord, if this servant of God has to go through all of it, then why not me? He's such an anointed man, such a man whom you love and he loves you crazy. And if he had to go through, why not me? And that he took it in a positive way. And he's the one who's sitting at the last. And God said, call him out. And I said, why, Lord? This is why. And if God knows exactly what he spoke to him, he knows exactly what he given you today. Yeah, everybody we received it in common, but certain stuff would be directly for you. Is that true? சில எல்லாம் நமக்கு மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும், ஆனா சில இது நமக்கேன்ற மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். You understand? Some stuff it's like common, everything is for us, but some we feel like, oh, it's only for me. You understand? Some stuff. And that was that some stuff, you know, what I shared with him. Oh, my brother, your reward is very close, I'm telling you. When they used to talk big stuff to me, I never had the faith to believe it those days. When they would say, oh, God's going to bless you, God's going to keep you, God's going to lift you, I'd say, okay. You understand? Because I was very far to what they were telling me. You understand what I'm saying? See how he's rejoicing now. It was like, man, come on, guy. You know, it didn't even strike me, those kind of words. You understand? Hallelujah. No, not that. Because I became so naive. You understand? So numb to those words. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's a good one. That's a good one for some of you there. That's why I was telling when I was preaching that you should ask God for that faith level to believe this kind of a word.
Yes.
You should never allow the devil to tell you, oh, this is not for you. You should never accept it. That is your part. You understand? That is your part. You say to the enemy, you just shut up, and you say to the Lord, Lord, I'm not accepting it. Give me that faith. I'm going to believe it. Streams of living waters to flow out of your belly. And you will literally see that reward when I would come next time. I'm telling you before all the children of God. Financially, you will be far in whatever way it is right now. Number one. Number two, you won't have 1 or 2 followers. You'll have a lot of followers. In other words, they will wait for that word to come out of your mouth. Yeah, they might go to a church or they might be under somebody, but still they will see you as, you understand? As a thing. And they'll say, brother, what should we do? Hi bro, hi folk, what should we do? What are you trying, what are you telling us to do, Like that. I'm seeing that. And that is why, and that's like, one part of the reward, the package. Are you with me? Man rewards you, it will be one staff or one or two staff. If God rewards you, it will be a package.
Hallelujah.
Full package. Yeah, full package. And I see that in your life. Receive it. My God, I'm so happy today. Because I preached on this stuff. But today something else came. Something else came. The treasures to come in. Come into the house of God.
Yes, Lord.
Come into the temple of the living God. That is you, me. Yeah, come into the temple of the living. நீ நான் தேவனுடைய ஆலயமா. அன்று சொல்றார் குருக்கறனா அந்த பொக்கிஷெல்லாம் உனக்கு வரும். மால்காராமு ஷாக்கா. And he said, not like the former, but the latter. Are you with me, people? முந்தின மகிமை அல்ல, பிந்தின மகிமை. முன்மாறி அல்ல, பின்மாறி. Not the former rain, but the latter rain. ரெண்டு பேர் வாங்க. He came on Saturday. I didn't call him. He got a bit mad, maybe. Oh, Pastor, I brought my family. Pastor didn't call me. I can't call you if I would think it's good or bad, I can only call you when I'm being led by the Lord. I'll pray for everyone in a while. Not because he says, I'm just joking. அதுக்காக கூப்பிடலையா? நீங்க வந்த வார்த்தையில ஒரு வெறி வந்துச்சு தானே? இந்த வார்த்தை கேட்கும் போதே தெரிஞ்சிச்சு ஏதோ நடக்க போகுதா. இவ்வளவு நாள் சொல்றேன் இவனும் கேட்க மாட்டான். சொல்றேன் அதான் I can tell what he's saying inside. இவரு மட்டும் இல்ல பொதுவாவே இவ்வளோ பிரயாசப்படுறேன். In other words, I'm desiring so much, I'm stretching out so much, I'm not seeing any reward coming in. Ask him.
Yes.
Ask him. He said sharp. Ask him. That's business, And as he was talking about reward, he was thinking, yeah, maybe he's coming. But now he knows it's very close.
Amen.
பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருக்கணும். I tell you people, whether you see it or not, just keep doing it.
Amen.
I know it's not easy to say it, but to do it, it's not easy. But you have to. God will expect it. Come on, somebody. Are you with me? And the Lord taught me along the way, but He didn't tell me those days. But now, because you were faithful to the 40 that I gave you, now I give you 40,000.
Amen. Hallelujah.
I've been preaching like a crab. I've been preaching like a fool to those 40 people. You understand what I'm trying to say? And after I'm preaching to them, you know what I feel? I'll tell the truth now. You know what I feel after I preach to those 40 or the 20 or the 30? For these 30 people I gave so much, Lord. Why should I waste so much of my energy? You understand what I'm trying to say? I spoke with all my energy for these 40 people. And I don't think they are worth it and they're going to use those words. Seriously. And I would say the same thing and next time also I'll do the same thing. You understand? And I'll do the same with that same zeal. I'll be preaching to the other 20 or 30 that will be there. Please, you understand what I'm trying to say? But God didn't tell me then. But later when I saw the reward of it, talk to me. When God started to maybe to stand before those 30, 40, 50, 60,000 people,